Welcome to the 411, home of the truth.
Giving me nothing. Giving me nothing. Giving me nothing. I want you. Giving me nothing. Yeah. Giving me nothing. Yeah. Giving me nothing. Hungry. Yeah. I want you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your host, RJ, with the 411 Experience. And I want to take a brief moment to let you guys know about my experience at the Angel of the Winds Arena for the Kings of the West concert tour. Man, it was a crazy, amazing experience, man. And first and foremost, I have to give a shout out to WINN Records, LaFonte with Joeboy Entertainment, the venue itself, Angel of the Winds Arena, for facilitating such a great event, all the artists that took part on that great concert, my guy DJ Funk Daddy for holding it down, and the host, Sean the Don, my buddy, man. Sean, I appreciate you, man, for sharing the stage with me. So to kick it off, man, we get there early, and it was a great time, man. You know, everyone's setting up, doing what they do. I'm not unfamiliar with situations like that because I've had the opportunity to do that before. But it was a great time. It had been a while, man. So everybody's getting things set up. Everybody's checking in for sound check. And I had the chance to be there, man. Shout out to the Dogg Pound, man. When Dads and Corrupt rolled through, man, they did their sound check. It was cool to meet them brothers, man. And I hope, you know, I'll get a chance to meet with them again and possibly get them to sit down for an interview. They gave a great performance, man. Shout out to actually, it was cool to meet King Los and Papoose, man. Shout out to those guys, man. Cool guys, man. Actually, the whole WINN Records team. Shout out to all them guys, man, because I learned a lot about them. Didn't know too much about them prior, but it was great to get to know them and see their whole operation and what they're doing, their whole movement. Shout out to them, man, for doing what they're doing. Also, I want to give a shout out to Too Short, DJ Quik, Mack 10, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Man, you guys saw. I'm sure by now you've seen the recaps and all the videos and all the footage. You've seen it. So shout out to all them guys. And I also got to give a shout out to the guy from the Bay Area, the goon with the spoon, E4O, Mr. 40 Water. I got to give a major shout out to him, his whole staff, his whole team. Terrence Cool Nuts, man, shout out to you. We actually had the chance to sit down and speak with him briefly. And a little backstory, I also took the opportunity, it was in the moment, but some people know and some may not know, but I wanted to take that opportunity to share that experience. DJ Funk Daddy and E40 got history. So there's a correlation between those two artists and producers from way back in the 90s. And it's a rare opportunity that we get to have those two together. And I saw that opportunity in that moment, and I decided to bring it to the 411. So I wanted to be able to bring that to the viewers and also give them an opportunity to speak to one another and reminisce and just talk about what the days were like back in those times when they were coming up, you know, before all the success, before all the accolades and all the awards and the platinum status, when there was just two individuals hustling, trying to grind and come up. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's inspiring, and it's also important for a lot of people to know, no matter what you're going through and how you're trying to, you know, get to where you're going, there's always a story, you know? And so I wanted to take that opportunity to do that. So I want to thank everybody that was a part of that. You know, and that's what I'd like to do here with the 411. It's just not bringing you guys typical interviews, but it's also to bring you information and bring you history and bring you stories about the back end on how things got to be where they are. You know, and if you follow me and subscribe, you'll see a lot of my interviews are different. You know, I want to share things that most people don't know, and I want to bring it to you first. So, yeah. I hope you enjoy it, man. It was a great experience. So I want to thank everybody that was a part of it and allowing us and my team, our team, to come be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? We Stunt Hard Productions, you know, we really thrive on bringing you guys the real, the raw, uncut, and that's just what we do, man. So thank you for your support. I hope you enjoy it, And we'll catch you guys on the next tail of the tour, man. So hopefully we'll be able to bring you guys more interviews from a lot of the other artists, you know, that's going to be coming from the Kings of the West tour, because it is a tour. So I hope you guys, you know, get a chance to see that. So thank you for watching. I am your host, RJ, 411 Experience. Thank you for watching. Peace.
A lot of times, some producers, you know, they get big headed and they refuse to listen to the artist that's saying, hey man, I think I feel this part in this one. He did it, and we made great. He did a good job. He listened to me, and he already had the slaps already on deck, like a sailor with a mop nearby. He made it from scratch, but it was all organic like the planet, man. He kicked his feet, you know what I'm saying? He didn't mind me pitching in, you know, my ideas as well. So we made many monumental slaps.
Yes, sir. I remember on the song Fed, you wanted some scratching on it.
That's right.
And I was like, you sure this one needs some scratching on it? You said, man, let me tell you something, man. You said your fans was always telling you, why don't you ever have some scratching in it or blah, blah, blah.
To this day, scratching is big.
Yes, yes. I noticed you got some of that on your new stuff too.
Yeah, for sure. I got 2 albums coming out very soon, within the next maybe 2-3 months. It's called E-40, The Experience, back-to-back slaps. My product manager is the boy Problem up out of Compton, California. He's in charge of the project, and he's showing his ass. We on that motherfucker going crazy. It's gonna be amazing.
Is this just the problem the producer, or is the problem with DJ Quik problem?
No, it's a problem the rapper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the rapper.
He wear many hats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
DJ Quik, right?
No, he know DJ Quik, of course.
Yeah.
Problem on function, on the hook of function.
Okay.
Function. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So basically, I wanted to let people know, our viewers, a little bit of that history, but I wanted to fast forward, go into tonight. Being one of the legendary artists from the West Coast, being on this tour, Kings of the West, how did the energy feel for you tonight, getting that love from the audience? How did that feel?
If the energy felt great. It felt organic. I just know that they could, you know, the Northwest has contributed so much to my career. And, you know, they are some of my biggest supporters to this day. And I love it. And I had to let them know how I felt about it, you know. They was right there for me, and the crowd participation today was great. I loved it. So I had a great time out there.
Amazing. There's only a few artists that can reinvent themselves decades after decades and keep going. And you are one of those rare breeds that can continue to reinvent yourself and still be relevant and current today, just as relevant as you were in the 90s, right? So there's something special about that. But also being from Vallejo and the Bay, there's a certain sound, there's a certain element that you guys, you know, present. So how do you feel about the new artists and the new sound that's coming from the Bay? Because I know you work with a lot of the artists. How's that make you feel?
I love the way hip hop, you know, the direction it's going. Because, you know, you got your Christian rappers, like Miles Minute, you know what I'm saying, and
Right.
Lecrae now.
Lecrae.
You know, you got your guys that do the drill rap. You know, you got folks that, you know what I'm saying, stand over you rappers, you know, that type of shit. But at the same time, a lot of times they be having some great stories they sell. So, you know, so many people are so highly talented.
Right.
So at this point, I feel like hip hop is just moving how it's supposed to move. No one knows where was it gonna ever go.
They never thought it would go anywhere.
They didn't know, man. We're 50-something years in this thing, you know.
That's
Provided billionaires, you know, and the most popular genre of music. How about that?
How about
Whooping on country music, rock and roll, all that shit. We won.
So, you know,
dig?
before, absolutely, man. And I know not only in the music scene, you're also an entrepreneur. So I won't take up too much of your time because I know you're kicking back after a great performance tonight. But let our viewers know about, let's talk about your liquor brands, man. Because not only one, you got multiple. You got the Moscato, you got the Earl Stevens, and you're branding your name behind it. And I've actually had the opportunity to try some of it. It's off the chain.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, we drinking Earl Stevens Function Red Blend. Earlier, that's what I was on when I was up on stage. I had a little bottle, a little plastic bottle or whatever.
Oh, so that's what had you charged up. Huh?
Yeah. That's what had me on geek status.
Yeah.
But no, man, thank you so much. You know, me being a young mustache, always loved wine. You know, used to sneak in my mom wine on the weekend. I mean, while she, you know what I'm saying, while she had working with her, I was sneaking there.
Get a little taste.
Yeah, the big bottles of Carlo Rossi. You know what I mean? And it was only right for me to make my own wine, being from Vallejo, California, which is pretty much, you know, you just put your arm out, you know, on some boulevard or whatever, and then you're in Napa. You feel me? Somewhere like that, right?
Right.
So is that close to Napa? Is that close to Napa, California, where you know, where all the good soil is at? You know, the 707. Can you say 707 backwards?
707.
Yeah, to think
Say it
about
one
it.
more time.
707. 707.
Say it backwards now.
707.
Hello, that's what I need. So the 707, the soil of the 707 is quite interesting because we grow some great rappers.
Facts.
We grow some great wine,
Facts.
and we grow some great cannabinoids. Hello. Something about that damn soil, man. You hear me?
Something special about it.
There's something special about it. We got that soil, and then we lace with that water, that Bay Area water off of Mare Island. We can get on the ferry boat or whatever, and you know, be ripped there, right across the water in what 10 seconds? What 10 minutes? So just know Vallejo got the same Bay Area water. You understand me? So we everywhere like air.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know, I just want to tell you, give your flowers, man. You definitely do your thing. You always show up and show out, and you always represent to the fullest. You're a stand-up guy. I appreciate you, and I wish you nothing but success in all your future endeavors. So keep doing your thing, man. This is the man himself, the Bay Area legend, E-40 from Vallejo. We are here live in Everett, Washington. I hope you guys were here having a great time. If you weren't, you missed out. But catch him next time. The King of the West himself, the legendary E-40, Seattle's own DJ Funk Daddy. I want you guys to know the history between these two because they've been rocking together for many moons, many decades. And when you hear songs off the Major Way CD, a lot of that production work was done by my man Funk Daddy here. These guys have been collaborating, doing their thing for years, man, and they're still relevant, still doing it. So whatever you're doing, make sure you're doing it right. This is your host RJ with the 411 Experience. Thanks for watching. And we out.
Giving me my dogs hungry. Yeah, giving me my dogs hungry. Yeah, giving me my dogs hungry. Yeah, I want you. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All that talking done, boy, when the wolves come out. Watch the fade away and Reggie when it comes to shooting. Heart pace at least, flesh from scar to running straight through them. Man, crazy with the tools, no power patrol. Die slow as the world turns, drama light show. The catacombs and grave remains propane with they head blown. How you got syphilis on the brain, no botch, no go. Let me whisper in your ear, you should have found Jesus. Record skipping, soul gone, pine box with the fresh trees. No leasing, cinemass, turned your paraplegic.